Discord experienced widespread server outages today. The issue started at around 5 p.m. Eastern Time and lasted nearly an hour. Patreon, Deliveroo, GitLab, Zendesk, Medium, and many other sites were also down, and Cloudflare acknowledged issues with its network affected various apps and sites. The issue has been identified and a fix is being implemented, says Cloudflare. Discord also had all engineers on deck investigating the issue, and its own problems were related to the Cloudflare outage. This is the second major outage for Discord this year, after the service was hit with connectivity issues back in March. Discord and other web-based communication services have seen a significant increase in demand and usage since the coronavirus pandemic began, as more and more friends, families, and communities turn to these apps to stay in touch. Update, July 17, 5:55 p.m. Eastern Time. Article updated with confirmation from Cloudflare that a fix is rolling out. Popular chat service.
Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hot Rakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught me the truth. And peace and salutation to your Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I was just wanting you to see that this thing called Cloudflare, apparently a few hours ago, the internet, half of the globe went out, okay, because of this Cloudflare. They had some problems. And so this is just another example of how the famine of the word is coming, man. I'm going to just read some of these things. It says, some of these headlines. Internet was not under attack during global outage, says Cloudflare. Cloudflare DNS goes down, taking a large piece of the internet with it, because they're saying half of the internet went down because of this Cloudflare. Cloudflare goes down and takes the internet security blanket with it. All right. So guess what? You're gonna have the internet's gonna get cut off soon. All right, you having outages and they're going to increase, and then one day you're going to wake up and the internet is going to be off, and that famine of word is going to kick in. All right, I'm going to just read a little bit of this. Internet was not under attack during global outage, says Cloudflare DNS site, and services started to stabilize. Update. The internet is actually not under siege, and you can still watch Netflix, over the weekend, it turns out. Though it certainly felt like the digital world had collapsed to Pong levels for a while today. There are still some dark spots out there, and some sites proving a little rickety. But one of the main providers of the routers that connect domains to their actual IP address says they have identified the problem and are watching out for more problems. This afternoon we saw an outage across some parts of our network. It was not a result of an attack, said Cloudflare DNS on their blog just a few minutes ago after over an hour of interruption early Friday. It appears a router on our global backbone announced bad routers and caused some portion of the network to not be available. All right, so they're saying their network wasn't available for a portion of the of a time. You know, man, they saying basically the fucking internet went out for a few hours. And some of these, some of these platforms were down, and people were having problems with different platforms. All right. We believe we have addressed the root cause, and are monitoring system for stability now. So I just wanted to bring that out. Hey, the internet went out. Half of the globe internet service went out, which is beautiful, man. That's beautiful. It appears that Google-owned public domain name system is also taking on some fire and not functioning up to expectations. However, that outage seemed to be much more sporadic, at least right now. We will update this story as it develops if we can get online then, right? So I'm just bringing this out right fast. Amos 3:11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh by Shai, thy power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the word of the Lord Yahweh by Shai. So there's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to get this word, all right? All right, and that's going to start, when you not be able to get this word, that's when the doors of grace is going to be closed, man. So this is time to get this word and get the understanding, man, as much as you can. Because they playing with the internet. Brother's site ain't working properly, or the internet won't be working properly. Brother trying to bring it out, you know. And now you're seeing like global little stitches in the system. And now you have this where half of the fucking internet went out all over the world. This was a global outage. All right? Some people didn't experience nothing. Some people did. Okay? But the bottom line is, without this internet, that line ain't going to be able to go out through the Urim and Thummim. All right? That's it. All right? So you got to get this word right. You have it right now. And I'm talking to myself first and foremost. Verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. All right? So there's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to find these living waters. All right? It's going to be over with. Okay? And we're in that time. We're in the time of the end. All right? Isaiah 24 and 9 and 10. The city of confusion is broken down. That city is America. All right? Babylon means confusion. All right? And America in its entirely is one city. All right? Every house is set up that no man may come in it. Why? Because everything is falling apart. I mean, the mirth is gone. There is crime for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, and the city is left desolate, and the gate is smitten with destruction. All right, you people gonna be out here crying. For what? For this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, which they're not worried about it right now, but they should be seeking the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai early while he may be found. You know, so if so you can get this word, but 2/3 are not going to seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, so they're going to be left, when that spiritual ark door is set, they're going to be trying to beat on it and get in. And the men of the Lord, Ezekiel 3 and 26, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth. You're going to be seeing men of the Lord you may have seen or walk past the camp. And guess what? The men of the Lord ain't going to say shit. All right, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. So you ain't going to be able to get corrected. The men of the Lord ain't going to be telling you shit. They're going to act stupid like they don't know what you talking about. All right? So nevertheless, 2/3 are going to be, are going to die on this side anyways. So they're not going to, it's prophesied that they're not going to get this, wisdom and knowledge, man. Why? Because they rejected it. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Shalom.